Hey everybody, Cody here, Venomous Wargaming, back here with Michael and his Brayherds. So first time ever having them on the channel, even though some of them have been allied in on the channel before, and they beat the crap out of a Fire Slayer Battlesmith before. Best of Gores, they're awesome. So this is 2,000 point battle report between my Idoneth Deepkin versus his Brayherds. So it's interesting to see Brayherds in the new book because a lot has changed for them, especially spell-wise. Some for the good, some for strangely not so good, but we're about to find out. So, yeah, 2,000 points. There's really nothing too special about today. We're not doing anything crazy. The realm that we're fighting on is Hish. And that's the Realm of Light for all you that don't know. And we'll go over all the specifics afterwards, but that's it. So the mission is Gift from the Heavens. So starting battle round 2, in each of our hero phases, one objective is going to crash down, and that'll be it, just 2 objectives. So it's like a modified Star Strike for you guys that are familiar with that. So that's it. That's my first time playing this mission. And yeah, that's all we really need to tell you guys about the mission, and we'll tell you guys specifics as we go. But anyways, now time for shoutouts and stuff. So if you guys want to buy Venomous Wargaming dice, objective markers, all that stuff, the email to Venomous Wargaming is going to be in the video description below if you guys want to check that out. The links below also are going to be to Discord if you guys want to join our Discord server, talk to us there. The links to our Patreon if you guys want to financially support us, like Michael here, Dr. V, James Gregory, and Ian. Big shout out, of course, to everybody else on Patreon. And there's also going to be a PayPal link if you guys want to donate directly instead of messing with PayPal, which some of you complained about, so more power to you, whatever suits your fancy. And there's also going to be a link to our Redbubble store if you guys want to buy merchandise from us, like this poster here, which is really awesome. I love this poster. And that's it. So, yeah, we're going to jump straight into it. And also, if you guys check out that Discord link, be sure to just let me know if it's broken, because those links do expire every once in a while. So please let me know if the Discord server invite isn't working, and I'll personally get you a new link. So that's it. We're going to jump straight into it, and we'll see you guys when we're going over Army List. Good Lord, I can't talk today. Alright guys, so here we are with not 2,000 points of Idoneth Deepkin, because the rest are off the board in the Ether Sea. More about that in a second. So, starting things off for leaders, I have a Akkalian King on his Deep Mare, obviously, with a bladed polearm. Same thing as last time. His artifact is going to be the Armor of Sithay, so he's at -1 to hit in combat through melee weapons. And that's it for artifacts. So his command trait is going to be Born from Agony, so +2 to his wounds characteristic, taking him up to 9 wounds instead of 7, which is great. That's really it for him. His rules will come up throughout the battle report, so I won't really go into any explicit detail. The one that's going to benefit me the most, which I know I kind of got wrong in the last battle report, was Akkalian Paragon. So last battle report, I actually forgot my book at home, so I had to use the app for everything, and even then that was my very first game with my Idoneth, so I know I did butcher some of the rules. So now I got my book. My rules are pretty memorized, so this will be a lot better. So Akkalian Paragon is allowing everybody that's an Akkalian within 12 to re-roll hit rolls of 1s. The Enclave is going to be Foythan, so re-rolling wound rolls of 1 for the mounts. And I think it's on the turn of High Tide, I get to re-roll 1s in combat for melee weapons. And that probably won't matter though, because as long as the King's alive. Hopefully he's alive when High Tide rolls around. So he can use his command ability. So that's it for him. The other heroes are, I have an Asharan Tidecaster. She has the artifact, look it up. It's Arcane Artifact from the Idoneth book. She has the Coral Ring, so once per battle she can re-roll a casting roll. In addition to, she can also re-roll an unbinding roll. So that's going to be nice for her. That's really it for the Tidecaster. And for the other hero, I have an Asharan Soulscryer. So, yeah, nothing too special about him. And he's in the Ether Sea with 2 Alapexes and a unit of 6 Morsar Guard. And that's going to be it for them. And now carrying on over to here, we've got another 6-man unit of Morsar Guard and a 3-man unit of Ishlean Guard that ignore Rend. And obviously we have the Acalian Leviathan. So that's it. I'm also running the... Totally forgot.
Acalian Guard?
The Acalian Corps, that's what it is. Michael helped remind me. Thank you, sir. I completely forgot about it like 5 minutes ago, and I just remembered the name and then forgot about it again. So, Acalian Corps. I also butchered this in the last battle report. It's pick one unit from the Acalian Corps, which is everybody except for the characters. And they get one unit per phase within 12 inches of the Leviathan. Gets to reroll either one hit, one failed save, one wound, and I think that's it. Just one roll for hit, wound, and save. I think that's it. Pretty sure it is. I'll double check obviously when it comes relevant. But that's it for Idoneth Deepkin. If I missed anything, I'll let you guys know, but that should be it. So we're going to jump over to Brayherds and roll through it. Alright, so here are Michael's Brayherds. Also, taking a step back, there's the Gloomtide Shipwreck. In case you guys were wondering where it was, there it is. So go for it, sir.
Okay, so over here we have 3 Skin Wolves, then a unit of 30 Gores with shields, a Bray Shaman with the Crown of Conquest. Behind him is the Beast Lord. They have a unit of 6 Bulgors with great weapons, a Doom Bull who's my general, and he has the Spiteful Duelist command ability, which or allegiance trait or whatever, that lets him reroll 1 wound roll per phase or per combat phase. 30 more Gores with shields, a Gorgon, a Cygor, another Shaman hiding behind him, 30 more Gores with shields, and then a Cockatrice.
Yep. So big ol' angry demon chicken. And that's it. So Brayherd are a lot easier to explain than Idoneth Deepkin. And that's it. So like I said, gift from the heavens. So no objectives will be present until turn 2. So don't worry about that, guys. And
You want to tell them about the...
oh yeah, we need to tell you guys about Hish. So we roll in the Realmscape features. We rolled a 2, which is
Dazzling Glow.
So it's subtract 1 from hit rolls of models that are attacking somebody that's in cover. So me and Michael discussed this. That is extremely broke for Idoneth Deepkin. But thankfully it's only on turn 1 that I'm army wide in cover. For every turn after that, it's going to rely on my turtle staying alive and me being within 12 inches of said turtle and not charging. So, yeah, so that would potentially be really awful against shooting armies, which thankfully you didn't bring that one today. So, yeah, that's it for the rules. Magic, if we do end up using it from Hish, we'll let you guys know, but as of right now, I don't think either of us have a plan to use the Hish.
No, I'm probably going to, because I have 2 spellcasters and only 1 spell that's worth anything, and I have to be close to you to do it, so...
True. Okay, so that's it. So we're going to jump straight into the battle report now, and I'm going to make Michael go first, because I want you to move closer. And I really don't feel like advancing closer and potentially having to charge or get charged by this entire line of goat people. So yeah, we're going to jump straight into it, let Michael have his first turn, and go right into his first hero phase. Alright guys, so turn 1 for Michael. We're in his hero phase, so we're going to let him tell you guys all about it.
So this Bray Shaman's going to try to cast Foz Protection from the Realm of Light onto these Gores. It goes off on a 5.
That goes off on boxcars.
Yep, so you're -1 to hit them now.
Yep.
And then this Bray Shaman's going to cast... What was it called? Oh, it's in my hand. Light of Battle.
Yeah.
Onto these Gores. On a 5. Goes off, so they're immune to Battle Shock.
Excellent.
And
that's very nice to have.
Yep, and I'm not going to use any command abilities right now.
Okay, so we're going to let Michael move, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, into the move phase on turn 1 for Michael's Brayherds. So everything has ran because they can run and charge, which I did not know. I forgot about that. And literally the entire army has surged forward. Now that's more important for the gores because they can actually perform a charge. Now the big beasties that do a lot of harm obviously ran too, because why not? They obviously aren't going to get charged, and Beast Lord stayed back to deny me flanking behind Michael. So smart idea, and that's it for movement. So you got any shooting?
No, because he's way back there and he ran.
Okay, so no boulder throwing?
Nope.
And
can't throw it very
what do you want to do now?
So the middle unit of Gores is going to try to charge.
Okay.
Need like at least an 11. I don't get it.
Are you sure you need an 11? Did you measure it?
Because that 11 and a half is that, so yeah.
Okay, can you re-roll it?
Well, I can with command point, but I don't know if it's... You know what, I might as well.
Might as well.
Don't have anything else. Nope, okay.
Okay. So that's a negatory on the charge, and is that it?
Yep, that is it.
Okay, so no need to worry about battle shock objectives, none of that jazz. So we're going to go straight now to Idoneth Deepkin on turn 1, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my hero phase. Alright everybody, turn 1 for Idoneth Deepkin, beginning of the hero phase. The Gloomtide Shipwreck is going to do things. So everybody within 3 inches, I'm going to have to roll a dice on. So that's everybody here except for the Doom Bull.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the Sigmar first. So on a 4+, it's a mortal wound. On a 6+, it's a D3. He suffers D3 mortal wounds for 3. That's nice. And then the Gorgon on a 4+. Oh God, sorry, Mr. Gore. 1 mortal wound on the Gorgon.
Yeah.
And then the
Bullgores?
yeah, those guys on a 4+. Nope. And that's it. So no more Gloomtide Shipwreck stuff. And that's that. So for the rest of the hero phase, I think for my Tidecaster, let me have a think actually. Right. And then the Tidecaster is gonna go ahead and cast Faw's Protection onto the turtle to give it -1 to hit. So on a caster value of 5. That goes off on a 10.
I'll try to dispel it with the Sigmar.
Nope. No. Okay, so that goes off on the turtle, so he's -1 to hit. And that's really it for magic. There's really nothing else that's going to happen in the hero phase. So no command ability yet either. So as you guys know, with the Tides of Death, it is currently turn 1 obviously, so I am counted as being in cover. And that's that. So that's it for the hero phase. Let's go ahead and jump into my movement, and I'll see you guys in shooting. Alright guys, into the movement phase on turn 1 for Idoneth Deepkin. That's what the table's looking like. So I had my Ashar and Tidecaster run to get behind the rest of the army there. The King moved up, the Ishalayan Guard moved up to his left flank to protect him. The Morsar Guard there moved up, as well as the Leviathan. Now, coming in from the Ether Sea, I had 6 Morsar Guard, 2 Alapexes in the same unit, of course. And the Soul Scryer all show up right here behind Michael. So that's it for movement. Now going into shooting, I'm going to have both Alapexes. The backwards guy there is falling off his mount. He's not. They're not. None of the riders are glued down. So sorry about that. So both Alapexes are going to shoot into the Sigmar with Rotarius net launchers. So 2 attacks, 1 each, hitting on 3s. Both hit. Both wound the big old Sigmar on 3s. Both wound. There's no rend.
So 5 ups.
Oh, both saved, thankfully. Otherwise, that would have been 3 damage apiece. So that's it for shooting over here. Let me go do the turtle. Okay, guys, taking a quick step back. The Soul Scryer all the way in the back. Now, if I walked all the way to this side of the board, he's going to shoot his Scuttlefish into the Sigmar. That's 8 shots hitting on 5s. For just 2 hits. And these wound the big boy on 5s. No wounds. Okay, that's what I get for forgetting at that time. So next up, we're going to have the Leviathan here with his Razor Shell Harpoon Launchers. 6 shots. They're going to go into the Gorgon there to soften him up. So 3s to hit. 1 miss. Actually, he's part of the battalion. I'm going to go ahead and use the battalion reroll once per phase per unit on the Leviathan. I should be able to do that. If I can't, please let me know, because I just did. Anyways, so So 6 hits, 3's to wound. Should have saved it. So there's 3 wounds and no rend.
5 up save, so 3 go.
3 go through. Well, I could have used that for the sharks, but
Was
oh well.
1 damage?
Yes, just 1 damage. Just little crossbow bolts. Well, harpoons, but you know, like crossbows. But yet a net that has some special stuff done to it. This 3 damage. So we're not going to get into that. That's neither here nor there. That's it for shooting. So now into charging, the meat and potatoes of this game, fellas and ladies. We're going to have the Meixsell Guard go first. So they're going to charge 2d6. 6, that's all they need. Let me push them in. Alright, Meixsell Guard ending up like that. Next up, the Leviathan. I don't want to charge with him. No, Leviathan will stay put. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and go over to the other side of the board. Alright, everybody on this side of the board, I'm going to use the Seeker of Souls ability from the Soul Scryer. He's going to point at the Sigmar and make that his target. So all of these Idoneth that are within 12 inches of the Sigmar are going to get +3 to their charge distances. However, the first Model 2 charge has to end a ½ inch within a ½ inch of that target. Otherwise, the charge is failed, regardless. So, I'm going to start with the Alapexes first, because they're right at 12, and if I go with the Eels first, they're probably not going to be able to make a charge then. So, the Alapexes, boxcars, but re-rolling because of the Sigmar being allocated wounds within, and they're obviously within 12 inches, and now they sense blood.
So don't get the +3.
They do. Oh, well, I don't need boxcars.
9s.
I need boxcars theoretically, but I need a 9, which is re-rollable. So here we go. Okay, so re-rolling the charges. Ugh. Nope. So a 7 + 3 makes it a 10. So that's going to be a fail for the sharks. So next I want to do the eels. They make it on an 8. So I'm going to go ahead and... Alright, and the Meixsell Guard ending up like this. Due to wobbly model, they're all leaning on each other. But they're all in. Me not being glued down to the saddles, I'm having them all lean on each other so none of the riders fall off. So I know it looks wonky, but bear with me there. So at the start of the combat phase, they're going to use their Biovoltaic Blast. The other Meixsell Guard unit is going to save it. You'll see why in a second. So these 6 ones are all going to do it. They're all going to go into the Bulgors. So on 3 pluses, it's a mortal wound. On a 6 up, it's D3. So no 6s, but that is 5 mortal wounds onto the Bulgors. And that's that. So one guy dies and one guy takes a wound. So that's that for here. And at the start of the combat phase, I'm going to use the Realm of Hish command ability on my general to allow that unit of Meixsell Guard to fight immediately without needing to actually be activated. I got that right?
Yeah, it's within 12 of the general, or 3 of the normal heroes.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going to fight immediately without needing to actually be selected to activate, so I'm going to do them first. Alright guys, next up, Meixsell Guard. So everything's going into this unit of Gores. First up are Volt Spears, so these are 3 attacks from the champion and 2 from everybody else. So Volt Spears are hitting on 3s, but -1 to hit from Michael's spell earlier. So,
Foz protection.
Foz protection, yeah. So, yeah, 4s to hit now. Re-rolling 1s from the Icalian King. Okay, that didn't help, sadly. Still a decent amount of hits for hitting on 4s. And now these wound on 3s. I dropped 2 dice. Just gonna throw another one. Okay. So... I'm going to re-roll 1 of those for my ability, once per phase, once per unit, or 1 unit, once per phase. Them, they're going to re-roll a wound. Okay, so that actually worked. So that is 6 at rend of 2 damage apiece.
So they have a 6 up save from their shields. That
still made 1. 10.
What? 10 wound?
Yep. So 10 damage. And that's it for the Volt Spears. Let me get their other dice ready and pick up the one I dropped. Next up, the Mounts. Fang Maw attacks hitting on 4s. Because of -1. Rerolling 1s because I am a Kalian. That's 4 hits, and these wound on 3s, rerolling 1s because of Foythan Enclave. Didn't need it. So there's 3 wounds, no rend on the bites.
So 4 saves.
Failed 1, so that's a D3 damage. For just 1. So 1 gore gets chomped.
Okay.
And then we're going to do 6 D3 lashing tails. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so 11 lashing tails, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Still with
Rolling 1s.
-1?
Yep. Because they hit on 3s normally. Alright, and these wound on 3s, rerolling 1s because they're a mount. And I'm Foythan. Okay, so that's 5, no rend though.
4.
So 5 more boars die. Okay, that was good. And that's it for my special little fight immediately thing. And now I'm going to use my turn initiative to activate the other unit of Meixsell Guard, and I'm going to fight with them real quick. Alright guys, next up, this unit of Meixsell Guard, 2 of them, including the champion, are going into, or the Lokian Prince I should say, are going into the Sigmar right now with everything. So we're going to start off with Volt Spears, hitting on 3s. All hit. And wounding on 3s. All but 1 wound, and this is Rend 2 against the Sigmar.
That was a 5-up save, so no save.
He takes 2, 4, 6, 8 damage then. Ooh, that's nice for me. Sorry, Michael. And now 2 bites from Fang Maws, hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. No rend though, so you get a 5-up armor.
Nope.
Both go through, 2d3 damage. 3.
Yeah,
Is that all you had? Okay.
Yep.
So Lashing Tail goes into nobody, and then the 4 remaining Meixsell are going into the rest of the Bulgars. So 4 of them hitting on 3s with Volt Spears. Oof, could have used some rerolling 1s there. So 5 hits, wounding on 3s. Whoa, that's a lot of 3s. So 5 wounds, rend of 2.
So no save.
10 damage. And they're 4 wounds apiece.
Yep.
So
that's
1's
3.
left on 3 and 2 are dead.
7.
And then we're going to do 4 chomp chomps.
How much did you do?
10. So it would have been 3 dead, 4 dead, and 3 on another guy, and down to 1. Ooh, I did that wrong actually, yeah. So down to 1. I don't know why I said 3. I can math, guys. So 4 attacks from Fang Maws. 3s. Oof. That's more like my dice to come back. And wounding on 3s. Yeah. Oh, rerolling 1s because I'm Foythan. There we go. 1 wound, no rend.
5 up. Nope.
Oh, D3. 2. So 1 guy goes down to 3, the other guy dies. And now we're going to do 4d3 lashing tails on him. So 43 attacks. So 3, 6, 9. Dang, she fine. Sorry, guys. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah! Stop dropping dice. So here we go. 3s to hit. For lashing tails. And now these wound on 3s. Rerolling 1s because Foythan. Hiya! That is 4 and no rend, sir.
5s.
Failing all but 1. And that's 1 damage apiece. So that 1 board dies, and that one's left at full wounds. So that's it for the Meixsell, so it's back over to you, sir. Oh, let Michael have it. So Michael's going now in combat.
Yep. The last Bulgar is going to attack on 4s.
Hits twice.
And wounds on 3s. So it only gets 1, but he rolled a 6 to wound, so he gets an extra attack on a 4. And then on a 3. So that's 1 at -2 rend.
Alright, so 6 up armor.
3 damage.
So, ouch, I go down to 1 wound remaining.
We have the
I have to be wholly within 6.
Oh, okay.
Which I definitely am not. So I'm down to 1 wound remaining on one of the guys. Let me go ahead and mark them real quick. Alright guys, next up are Gores. Michael rolled Anarchy and Madness.
Anarchy and Mayhem.
Anarchy and Mayhem was the rule, and he rolled a 4, so they get +1 to their wound rolls.
And I'm going to roll for the Chaos Allegiance ability, Unpredictable Mayhem or something, so nothing happens. So they don't get +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 4s.
4 hit.
And wounding on 3. That's 3 wounds, no rend.
Alright, so 4 up armor on my Morsar guard. Failing 2.
It's 1 damage each.
Alright, so one guy goes down to 2 wounds remaining. Anything else?
I have my Doom Bowl.
Okay. Doom Bowl up next.
Yep, so there's 3 attacks hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
And wounding on 3.
Wait, doesn't he get unpredictable destruction?
Oh, yeah.
That would have hit then.
And
3 hits.
So 3 wounds at -2 rend.
So 3 6-up armor saves. Saving none.
3 damage each.
Ouch. There went a whole bunch of eels. So he takes 1, dies. That leaves 11 left over. So he's going to take 4.
Well, you take 9 damage from that. So that'd leave 8.
Yeah. So that's 1, that's 4, that's 5. So 3 more, right?
Because they have how many wounds each?
4.
So it'd kill him and 2 more. Because I did 9 damage, 1 kills him, and the 8 will kill 2 more.
Yeah, you're right. So, we're gonna go ahead and remove this guy. And that'll leave me with 3 more Morsar. Good thing I used their Biovoltaic
Right,
Blast. That's the end of the combat phase into Battle Shock. I lost 3 Morsar Guard here, and they're Bravery 6. So they're down to Bravery 3 plus D6. 6, I get to re-roll it because of the banner. 3. So they're actually good. Whew. That scared me. That would have been everybody.
He lost 5. Bravery 6, but he gets +1 for every enemy unit within a foot. So he's Bravery 7. So he's fine too.
Okay. So that's that. The Gores are immune because of the crown.
Yep.
That's affecting them within 6 inches?
Yep.
Okay. And that's that. So that's the end of the first turn. So now we got to roll off to see who goes into turn 2. So there's nothing else. You roll a 1. I roll a 2. I will take the double turn. And we'll... Oh, starting right now, actually, we got to roll to see where the first objective comes down. Starting my second hero phase. We'll just do that now. 4, let me go see where we're going to place the first objective. Alright guys, start of the hero phase now for Idoneth Deepkin on turn 2. The objective crashes literally right underneath my Achalian King. So it is literally tucked up underneath his base right now. You guys will see it when I move. So that's it for the objective. Now the rest of my hero phase at the start, my Gloomtide is going to do things. So on a 3 or more, the Doom Bull is going to get hit with it, which is Michael's General. So, or sorry, on a 4 up, 1 mortal wound. And then on a 4 up, it's going to do the same thing to the Bulgor in the back with the banner.
No, it's the Gorgon. He's too far away.
Oh, never mind, Gorgon. Same difference. One's just slightly larger and angrier, I guess. So that's that. So backing up a little bit. I actually forgot to do my Asharan ritual last turn, so I'm going to do it now. So it is a value of 10 on 2d6. Very unlikely, but it can happen. So we're going to try to do the prayer that makes it so the enemy army doesn't benefit from being in cover. So I'm going to try this prayer on a 10 or more. Almost. I got excited. So not on 8. That's
it's not like anybody can fit and cover on my side either way.
True. So that's that. We're going to do spells with her. Let me measure with her real quick, actually.
5.
Alright guys, so next up, I'm deciding on Faw's protection. So on a 5 or more on 2d6, he's going to be -1 to hit in the combat phase. Or -1 to hit totally. So here we go. I'm going to use my once per game reroll. 8.
I'm going to try to bind.
Stop it.
Nope.
Whew. Thankfully, he did not block it. So that's it. So he gets -1 to be hit, which is great. And that's going to be that. I think that's it for hero phase. I don't have any command ability I can use right now. We're going to go straight into movement, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright everybody, that's it for the movement phase and turn 2 for Idoneth Deepkin. So all that I had happen was I had the Ashlean Guard move up a little bit. I had my Tidecaster run. The Ashleans are protecting the king as per usual. The Leviathan has moved up and gotten ready for a big charge and some more shooting. The Alapexes have also done relatively the same thing. The Soul Scryer has run up to get a good angle and be more supportive. The Morsar over there obviously have not moved. So that's it for movement. Going straight into shooting, we're going to go ahead and do the Leviathan. He's going to fire all of his Razor Shell harpoons into the Gorgon and try and get rid of him. So 6 shots hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Withan, and it's Flood Tide. So 4 hits, wounding on 3s. And that is 2 wounds, no rend.
5 ups. Nope.
2 wounds. And next up is going to be the Alapexes. They're going to fire both of their Rotarius net launchers into the same Gorgon, so hitting on 3s. Both hit, wounding on 3s. 1 wound. 3 damage. Down to 5 wounds remaining on the big Gorgon. And that is it for them. Next up, we're going to do 8 shots from Scuttlefish on the Soul Scryer. He's going to shoot into the
Bulgor or the Doom Bolt?
Bulgor. So hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s because of Withan. So only 4 hits. And wounding on 5s. Not a 1. Alright, so that's that for shooting. Let's go straight into charge phase now. So starting things off, we're going to go ahead and use the Soul Scryer's soul finding ability. He's going to go ahead and... He's going to just go ahead and point at the Gorgon, and we're going to go ahead and do the Alapexes charging. So they get to reroll this with a +3. So 6 + 3 is 9. Do I need to reroll that to make it towards the Gorgon?
What? Oh, the Alapexes?
Yeah, the 2 sharks.
For a moment, I thought you were talking about the turtle. And I was like, no.
I know, the names are kind of confusing.
Nope. Okay. 9 is within.
Alright, so they're going to make it, and I'm going to move in the Alapexes. Next up, Alapex doing the same thing, and he gets a +3. Yeah, I don't think he needed more than a 4 anyway, so we're going to move him in. And Leviathan ending up like so. So that's it for charging. Now at the start of the combat phase, I'm going to spend a command point and use a command ability. So I'm going to go ahead and make these Morsar Guard fight immediately. Again, so I go down from 2 command points back down to 1. And we're going to have them fight again immediately. So I'm not going to use their Biovoltaic Blast yet either. So let me get some dice. Alright, so Volt Spears and these Morsar hitting on 4s because they're -1 to hit from that spell earlier. So hitting on 4s. No 1s. I would have rather rolled 1s than complete fails. And now these wound on 3s. And that is 4 at no rend because I did not charge.
So 4s.
1 gore gets put down. And now we have 6 bites from the eels. Here we go. Hitting on 4s. -1. Rerolling 1s because they're Kalian. And wounding on 3s. 2. 1 failed. D3 damage. For 1. And then I'm going to have 6 D3 lashing tail attacks into him. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 9 attacks hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. Rerolling ones because of within. Just 3.
Okay.
2 boars go down to lash and tails. Could have been better, but that's it for the immediate activation. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on over to those 3 Morsar Guard, I think. Taking a step back, actually, guys, Leviathan's going to go first. So the first thing he's going to do is Crushing Jaws, going into the Gorgon. So hitting on a 2+. Hits. Wounding on a 3. It wounds. It is a rend of 2.
So no save.
Okay, so D6 damage for 4. So Gorgon drops down to 1 wound remaining. We're going to do 4 attacks now with Scything Fins. So 3s to hit. 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s because it's a mount attacking. 2 wounds at a rend of 1.
So 6s.
Ooh,
Oh.
double 6s, okay. So next up, 2 attacks from the twin-pronged spear on the driver. So 3s. 2 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, rend nothing.
5s? Nope.
2 damage each, these gone. Woo!
Yeah.
So that's it for the Gorgon, and it's over to you.
I'll go with my Doom Bull.
Alright.
He's gonna attack the
Morsar Guard or the Sharks?
Alapexes.
Okay.
So the cast trait,
Nope.
doesn't go off, so he has 3 attacks hitting on 3s. That's 2.
So 2 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
2 wounds.
He rolled a 6 up, so he gets an extra attack. Wounding on 3s. And wounding on... Not, but his command trait, he can reroll a wound once per...
Oh, yeah.
So that's
So
3 at -2.
So 3 6-up armor saves on the Alapexes. Saving 1.
So it's 6 damage go through.
Ooh, let me check Alapex wound characteristics. I think we have 8. 2 wounds remaining on the closest Alapex back here. Alright guys, so those Morsar Guard all the way over there. 4 attacks from the 2 going into the Bullboar with their spears. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds, no rend.
So 5 up.
1 wound. 1 damage. No, on your Bullboar. So down to 3 wounds. Next up is going to be 2 bites from the same creatures. Both hit. Wounds on 3s. 2 wounds. No rend.
Save both.
2d3 tail attacks. For 4. Right? Yeah. 3s. And 3s. That is 3 and no rend.
5s.
2 go through, down to 1 wound. Dang it. Alright, and then the champion, the Lokian Prince, is going to go into the Doom Bull with 3 attacks from his spear, so hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Withan on Flood Tide. That's 3 hits. 3s, 3 wounds, no rend.
5s. Nope.
Ooh, 3 go through. Down to 4 wounds remaining on him. Next up, the Eel's Bite. Hits. Wounds. No rend. D3 damage. For 2. And then D3 Lash and Tails. For 2. 3s. And 3s. Just 1. No rend. And it goes through. Wow. He's not making his saves, but the other guy is, ironically. So that's it from Morsar Guard. Back over to you.
I'll do him.
Okay.
So the Chaos Allegiance ability doesn't go off. So he has 2 attacks hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Ooh, 6s are extra attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on a 3. So that's 3 at -2.
So 3 6-up armors on my Morsar Guard. Nope.
3 damage
Oh.
each.
Wait.
Yeah, they are wholly within the ship.
No, that's not what I'm trying to figure out. They're not wholly within 12 of the Leviathan, I'm guessing.
Oh, they actually are.
Ooh, so they actually get +1 to their save. Doesn't matter.
And I would have gotten -1 to hit them.
What do you mean?
because they'd be in cover and we're in Heish.
Well, then your extra attack wouldn't have.
Well, no, that triggers off wounds.
So then that wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I guess not with that roll.
Yeah. Who cares? So 3 fails, so that's what, 9 damage?
9 damage.
If we screwed that up, guys, please let us know. Yeah, whatever. So 9, 6 ups to ignore from the Gloomtide shipwreck that I'm now wholly within 6 inches of. So I ignore 2. So I take 4 dead and take 3 and go down to 1. So let me go ahead and guys, 2 Alapexes now. They're going into the Doom Bowl. I don't know why I have so many dice in my hand. So first 2 attacks would be Ferocious Bites going into the Doom Bowl. So 3s and 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of Foythan on Flood Tide. So that's 2 hits. 3s to wound. Re-rolling 1s because of Foythan Mount. Nope. That is 1 wound. And that is Rend 2. 3 damage. Alright, so the Sharks ate the Doom Bowl, and that's it for me. Do you have anything you want to do?
No, Gores.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to let Michael do some Gores. Next up, Gores.
Hitting on 4s.
With 3 hits.
Or actually, that'd be 5s because you're within...
Yeah, minus 1 to hit.
So
yeah,
just 1 hit. Wounding on 3s because they got Anarchy and Mayhem, so that's 1 wound.
Okay, 4 up save. Saved. 3 up save, actually, because of cover. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, we fought with everything. So, Battle Shock. I lost 1 eel here, so I don't even think I can fail. Definitely not on a 1. And I didn't lose anybody else. So that is it. Do you need to take Battle Shock?
Nope, because he didn't lose any models. They're immune. Everybody else just died.
Because they're close enough to the crown artifact on this guy. So that's it. So we're going to go straight into Michael's turn 2. At the end of my turn, I score 2 points. So that's it.
And I'll roll for see where mine goes. It's
same
in the
spot.
middle.
Okay.
That's not good.
So that's it. I get 2 victory points, and Michael's objective is falling the exact same spot on his side of the board. So we're going to go straight into Hero Phase, turn 2 for Brayherds. Turn 2 Hero Phase for Brayherds, some magic.
So he's going to cast Light of Battle into those Gores again, and try to, which it goes off. It needs a 5, not a 6, so they're immune to Battle Shock. You're within range to dispel.
Yeah, I'm going to try and dispel that. I dispel it.
Okay. And my other Break Shaman is going to try to banish the Alopex, or the Leviathan. Means an 8 and
double 1s. I totally forgot Banishment was in the realm of Ish. Oh, that would have sucked, because you would have put him over there in my dice pile.
Yeah.
Or all the way over there. Who knows? Or all the way over here.
Well, that's a bit close.
So...
That's it for the hero phase.
Okay, we're gonna let Michael move. Oh wait, can he do something in the hero phase?
No. He has a command ability, but he has to kill something first to use it.
Oh yeah, Grizzly Trophy.
Yeah, that's
Right.
useless.
Oh, alright, so we're gonna let Michael move. Alright guys, into the movement phase for Brayherds. This is what the board's looking like. So the Skin Wolves moved up over here, looking at the Ishlayan Guard. This unit of 30 Gores has moved up, and this unit of 30 Gores has also moved up, and they're both looking to charge. And the Cockatrice is also up there in the tower. So shooting phase.
He's gonna give a mean look to the Alopex.
Yep.
So on a
Cockatrice.
4 up. Nope.
Nope. No more
Doesn't look at you. That's it for shooting.
Okay, charge.
Well, these guys are gonna go.
Gores. They're
10.
moving 10. Okay, we're gonna let Michael decide and push them in. Alright, this blob of Gores is in combat. Alright, that's a mess.
So
this one.
These guys are gonna go 3.
Yo.
Yep.
You want to go to the Alopex?
Why not?
Yeah.
Can't eat all of us?
I mean, yeah, you're wow. Okay, so we're gonna let Michael figure out this disaster. This big old unit of Gores ending up like so. Next.
These Skin Wolves are gonna see if they can charge.
Nope. No, not on a 6. Is that it for charging?
Yep. And the combat phase, I'm gonna use my command ability to make these guys go first. or attack immediately.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
Gonna roll for Anarchy and Mayhem right now. So I get it. So they get +1 to wound and an extra attack. And then the Chaos command ability goes off too, so they get +1 to hit as well.
Yep. So we're gonna let Michael get all his attacks. Okay, guys, a huge mess over there of combat. The gores are all going. So the first ones are going into the Soul Scryer?
Yes.
Okay.
And from all their buffs, they get an extra attack, and they're normally hitting and wounding on 3s now, but everybody's within
12 of
cover.
the Leviathan.
Yep. So I'm hitting on 4s. And
So you got +1 to hit and then a -1 to hit.
And then +1 to wound, so I'm wounding on 3s, so it's 2.
Okay. I don't know what the Tidecaster has for a save, so I'm just gonna roll it.
-6.
Maybe. Let me Tidecaster has Soul Scryer. Blah, blah, blah. Has a 6-up save that then gets made into a 5-up from being in cover, but a 4 and a 6. So he fails 1, he goes down to 4 wounds remaining. Next.
Next, the eels, or into the eels, hit on 4s. And wounding on 3s. So that's 4.
4 at no rend.
Nope.
So 3-up armor save. Ugh, still failing 2. Look at that. So that was enough to kill 1 and wound the Loki in next batch going into the sharks.
So 3s because they aren't in cover because they're monsters. Not that that mattered. And then 3s. 7 at no rend.
So 7 4-up armor saves in the Alapex. Oh man, only 2 failed, so that's it for one of them. 1 dies. Next up, Leviathan, who's at a -1 to hit from Faw's protection.
Yep, so 4s. And then 3s. That's 11.
11, 3+ armor saves on the big guy. Here we go. Oh lord. So that would have been nice to have Mystic Shield. So there's 5 wounds go through. That drops him down to 11, I do believe. Okay guys, now officially at the start of the real combat phase, I'm going to just go ahead and get it out of the way and use my Biovoltaic Blast on this unit of Fangmora Eels, which belong to the Morsar Guard. So I didn't use it earlier in the battle. Saved it up, so hopefully it does some stuff here. So on 3+, it's mortal wounds into this gore unit. So one of them is D3 mortal wounds for 2. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds. So 5 gores get electrocuted. And that's it. So now we're going to go over to Michael and let him fight with something else. Next up, Michael's doing 5 gores in this unit of Morsar Guard.
Yep, so hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s because I've got Anarchy and Mayhem. So that's 1.
So 1. 3-up save because of cover. Still failed. So go down to 1 on that guy. Back over to me now. Dear. Let's just go ahead and do the Alapex, and he's going to put all of his attacks into this big unit of gores.
Of Leviathan?
Yeah. No, I keep using their names. Yeah, Leviathan. Starting things off with Leviathan on 3+, he hits with his jaws. Missed, and that sucks. So 4 attacks now with Scythed Fins on 3s. Rerolling 1s. And wounding on 3s. And that's 3 wounds at rend of 1 on the gores.
So 3 5-ups.
2 failed. That's 6 damage in total. So 6 gores go away. Next up, we got the Twin Pronged Spear. So hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. Wounds, no rend.
4 up.
Okay. Now 4 attacks from spears on board, so 3s and 3s. 3 wounds. 1 damage. So 1 more bites the dust. And that's it for the Leviathan. So back over to you. Who do you want to do next?
I'll do the Bulgor.
Okay. Pile into the Morsar guard.
Yep. So 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Moving on 3s.
Or minus 1 hit, but that didn't matter. So.
And then he gets an extra attack on. This would be 5s. Nope. So that's 2 at minus 2.
So 6 up armor. Nope.
That's 6 damage.
So 6 ups to ignore. I need to make at least 4 of these. Or not. So that's it for the Morsar guard unit. Alright guys, next up, the Alopex is going to go into those gores on the right hand side here. So first up, the crew's blades are hitting on 3s. And rerolling 1s. And this wound's on 4s. 1.
Nope.
1 wound. Or 1 damage, should say. Ferocious bites now, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Wounds, rend of 2. And
So
3 damage.
6 up.
Nope, 3 damage. So 3 more gores die. Next up, 4 attacks from Scythed Fens. These hit on 3s. Rerolling 1s. And wound on 3s. Just 1 wound. Rend of 1. 1 damage. And that's it for the Alopex.
So my last unit of gores are going to go.
Okay. Michael's going to pile him in. This gore unit now is fighting into the Leviathan and Alopex.
Yep. So the 2 that can go into the Alopex, hitting on 4s.
3 hits.
And they've gotten the full Anarchy and Mayhem, so they're wounding on 3s. So that's 1 wound.
4 up saved. Saved. So Leviathan.
Yep, and they're hitting on 5s.
Yep, because of my
class protection.
that helped.
And wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds.
3 up armor. Save both. That's it?
Yep.
Alright, so back over to me. I'm going to let my Morsar guard pile in. Alright, so Lokian Prince and 3 other Morsar are going into the 5-man unit of gores with all of their attacks except for this one's lashing tails. That'll be going into... Never mind, everything will just be going into there because that'll make it too much of a mess. So, 4 of their spears, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Alright. And now this wounds the gores on 3s. And that is 4 and no rend. 4 ups. The gores die. Now 4 bites from the eels. 4 hits. 3s to wound. 4 wounds. I don't think there's any rend on this.
No.
You made a 4 and a 6. No. No rend.
So 2 with her.
So 2d3 damage. 4. So that's it for all those gores. So that's it for them. So then those 2 other eels are now going to put all their attacks into this right-hand unit of gores. So 4 Volt Spears. Rerolling 1s. 4 hits. 3s to wound. That's 2. No rend.
So save both.
Alright, and then 2 bites. Do you want to say the cocked?
Yeah, well, that's a 5.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Landed flat.
2 wounds.
Saved both.
2d3 attacks with lashing tails. So that's 3 and 2, so 5 attacks. 3s. And 3s. Rerolling 1s. 2. No rend. 1. Hey, at least I got 1 gore. So go ahead and remove him from somewhere. It's back over to you. Do you got anything?
Nope, that's all of them.
Alright, so back over to me. Now the Soul Scryer all the way in the back. Never fought with him before. He's going to go now with 3 attacks with his finger claw. 3's to hit. 3 hits. 4's to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds. No rend. Hey, he got a gore. He poked him. I gouged him. So that's it. I do not have anything else that can fight. Alright, so that's it. So Battle Shock. I don't have any to take. And
so,
yeah.
They're immune because they're within 6.
Yep.
This unit isn't. And so they're Bravery 5, but there's 23 of them. So they're Bravery 7. And they lost 1, 2, 3, 4. They lost 7, so 6 more are going to run away.
Okay, so 6 gores are running. I'm going to let Michael remove. Alright guys, so that's the end of turn 2 for Michael. So he gets that objective for 2 points, and I still hold mine. So it's 2 and 2. So now we're going to roll out, see who goes into turn 3. A 2 and a 6. Do you want to go first?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to let Michael go straight into turn 3 for Brayherds. Starting things off in the hero phase, turn 3 for Brayherds. Michael's going to do some stuff with the Bray Shaman.
Yep, so he's going to cast Foz Protection onto these gores. Goes off with a 6.
That just makes them -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can have it.
Yeah, this guy's going to try to banish the Leviathan. Nope.
Oh, man. I wasted a deny. Oh, well. So that's it for hero?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to let Michael make a very quick move. Into movement phase for Brayherds. The Skin Wolves moved up over here. Bray Shaman moved, and that's pretty much it. And the Beast Lord moved up a little bit, too.
And the other Bray Shaman moved.
Oh, and the other Bray Shaman on the other side of the Gloom Tide. So now we're going to do Cockatrice shooting.
Yep, it's going to try to look at the Alopex.
Yep.
It doesn't?
No. Looks the other way.
Yep. As charges, my Beast Lord's going to try to charge.
Okay.
It's going
10. You going for my hero, or are you going for the Alopex?
I kind of want to go for a hero, but you know what? I'm going to go for the Alopex. I'm going to kind of zigzag run
It's okay.
behind it.
And next.
And the Cockatrice is going to charge.
Okay, boxcars.
Can't really fit. So it's going to go after
My hero.
and this Bray Shaman might as well charge. Yep.
Okay.
And
Roll
they're going to
high.
charge, and I'm going to
Skin
roll
Wolves.
double 1 because I'm rolling so good.
Nope. They make it. Where do you want to go with them?
I guess just to here to prevent you from.
They're coming in like that. Now that's it for charging, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, command abilities?
Yeah, I'm going to use it to interrupt and let. Actually, you double check their range.
So Michael using a command ability from the Beast Lord onto this unit of gores?
Yep, the Hish ability, so they can attack first.
Yep.
So Anarchy and Mayhem. It actually goes off in a 6 because they get +1 for being near hero. And then the Chaos one doesn't go off. So I'm going to pile in, see what happens.
Alright guys, this unit of gore is going now.
So the guy 2 into the Alopex hitting on 4s.
One
Hitting
hit.
on a 3. So 1 wound.
4 up. Not saved, goes down to 7 wounds. Okay, who next?
And then everyone else into the Leviathan.
Okay.
They're hitting on 5s.
Because the -1.
And wounding on 3s. So 2.
So 2, 3 up armor saves. Saving a 1, going down to 10 wounds. Guys, so it's turn 3 for Idoneth, so I get to fight first with all of my units because it is high tide, or not, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna look. I was right. High tide. I got it right. Okay, I remember. I know what I'm doing. It's late at night. We're getting tired. Whatever. So 1 attack with crushing jaws. It's all going into this unit, not the one that's -1 to hit. Because I don't want to waste it. So on a 3 or more, hitting with jaws in that unit. So 1 hit, wounds on a 3. Oh, of course. No, it actually does wound on a 2. Never mind, I thought it wound on a 3. Misread. So rend up 2, d6 damage on these guys.
6 up. Nope.
d6 for 4. So 4 gores get swallowed by the Leviathan. Next up, we got 4 attacks with scythe fins. These hit on 3s. Or a whole bunch of 2s, and wound on 3s. Wounds, rend of 1.
So 5 up.
Saved. 2 attacks from twin pronged spear, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, 3s. 1 wound.
Nope.
No rend.
So, nope.
2 damage. 2 gores die. And then 4 attacks from the crew's harpoons, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. And 3 wounds. No rend. 2. 2 more gores go, and that's it for the Leviathan. So next up, I'm going to pile in the Ashlean. Alright guys, the Lokian Prince is just outside of an inch, so he can't fight with his Hell Sabers. So the other 2 guys are going to go, hitting on 3s with Hell Sabers. Rerolling 1s. And the Kaelin King. And now wounding on 3s. That is only 2. No rend.
So 5 ups. Nope.
1 damage piece.
Okay.
And then 2 attacks from Fang Maws, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because they're Kaelin. Okay, 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Fuithan. 1 wound, no rend.
So 5 up.
Saved. Okay. Now we're going to do 3d3 Lashing Tails. That's 6, 7 attacks. And the Skin Wolves, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because they are Kaelian, within 12 of the king. And 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s because of Withan. Didn't matter. 6 wounds, no rend.
Ooh. 5 ups.
Made 3, so 3 damage.
1 dead.
Hey, better than nothing. So back over to me. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Alapex, and he's gonna turn around. Yeah, he's gonna smack up the Beast Lord. Fire attacks of the crew's weapons against the Beast Lord. 3s to hit. And 4s to wound. 2 wounds, no rend. On the Beast Lord.
Okay. Good. So 4 up.
Save both. You like rolling 6s all of a sudden. And 1 attack with the mouth on 3s. Hits. Wounds. Rend of 2.
So 1. So 6.
3 damage. And now 4 attacks with the fins. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. Rend of 1.
So 5 ups.
1 damage each.
So he dies.
Really?
Yep. So 5 wounds.
Oh, wow. I thought he had 6 for some reason. Okay, so that's it for the Alapex. Back over to me again, because it's turn 3. Let's go ahead and pile in the Morsar Guard. Guys, 6 Morsar Guard attacking now. 2 of them going into this unit. The rest of them putting all their attacks into the other unit. So the first 2 guys into the unit on the right side. 4 attacks at Volt Spears. 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s because they're Kaelian. Okay. And then 2 bites hitting on 4s. Okay, and then 2d3 attacks. Okay. Hey, 1 wound at least. Hey, at least I got 1 gore. So next up, 4 of the Morsar now into that unit. So that's going to be the Prince and 3 other guys. With their spears going in, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because it's been 12 with the king. And now this wounds on 3s. That is 6. No rend because I didn't charge.
So 4.
Wow, only 2. And now 4 of the eels are doing their bites into the gores. Hit 3, Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because it's within. 2 wounds, no rend. D3 damage for 2. And then 43 tail attacks. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 attacks, hitting the gores on 4s. 3s, sorry. Whole bunch of 2s. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. 3 wounds, no rend. 2 die. And that's it for the Morsar. Now finally my Soul Scryer over the back. He's going to poke the Bray Shaman in the eye. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. No wounds. And that is it. It is now over to you to fight.
Okay, well, the Bray Shaman's going to wallop you back.
It's okay.
Well, the cast ability doesn't go off. Hits on a 4, and he misses. So the cockatrice might as well.
Okay.
If I can find it. There it is. Okay, so he's 2 attacks with his beaks. Hits on 4s. Wounds on a 3.
Yep.
So 1 rend.
A 6-up goes to a 7-up, back to a 6-up because cover. Saved it.
And he gets, let's see, 2d3 attacks with his sword-like talons because he charges. So that's 7.
Ooh.
Hitting on 4s. Or wouldn't it be 5s because you're in cover?
Oh, yeah.
And wounding on 4s. Nothing.
Ooh. I narrowly escaped that. Who next?
So the Bulgor's going to pile in.
Alright, so no penalties for this because that's a monster you're fighting.
So hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Wounding on 3s. Nothing.
Who next?
It's these gores I'm going to have to pile in.
Alright, the big old unit of gores.
Yep. So 2 into the Alpex, and I'd roll a 6 for the Anarchy and Mayhem. So they're hitting on 4s.
2 hits.
And wounding on 3s. Nothing.
No wounds.
And everybody in the Leviathan.
Yep. -1 to hit.
So 5s. And 3s. So 3 wounds.
3 up saves on the Leviathan. Saved all. And back over to you again. Get to pile in. We're going to let Michael do this. A whole bunch of attacks on these gores.
Yeah.
They're all at -1s to hit.
Yep, and I rolled a 4 on the Anarchy and Mayhem, so I just get +1 to wound. So onto Leviathan on 5s. And 3s. So that's 4.
4 3-up saves on the Leviathan. Saved only 2, so down to 8 wounds remaining. Rest of the gores.
And the eels, so 5s. And 3s. Nothing.
And your skin wolves.
Let's see.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all that's left. Okay. Skin wolves going to your slaying guard.
Hitting on 3s. And unmodified hits of 6 count as 2 hits.
Okay.
So add that back in.
So just 4 hits technically, or never mind.
Now wounding on 3s. So that's 5. Normally at -1, but you ignore that, right?
Yep. 4 up armor.
2 damage each.
Wow. So 2 of the eels are dead. No. All of wow. So 10. So wow. So 1's left on 2. Alright guys, so that's it for combat. Into battle shock. I lost 2 eels here. He's fine.
Over there, I lost a skin wolf. They're bravery 5. So
oh wow.
that's 7. So they run away.
Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
And these guys, they lost their bravery 5 up to 6 because there's still more than 10.
Yep.
And they lost 1. They're
fine.
And they're immune because they're within 6 of the
Crown
Conquest.
Yep. So that's it. So it's over to me now for turn 3. So straight into my hero phase. First things first, let's go ahead and pray with my Sharon Tidecaster. On a 10 or more, the prayer comes in effect. It does. So she's going to make you not be able to have any benefit of cover. Not that that really matters, but it's still cool. Nice to see her actually get a prayer off. So next up, we're going to use my Lord of Tides command ability on my king. I pick a friendly Idoneth Deepkin unit wholly within 12, which I'm just going to say it's my eels, because that's it. He's way outside of 12, the turtle. So the eels are going to have +1 to their attack characteristic until my next hero phase. So that's going to be that. Let's do some magic real quick with the Tidecaster. She... Yeah, let's go ahead and put that same spell from earlier from the Realm of Light onto...
protection?
Yeah, onto the turtle, make him -1 to hit. 7. 7, I get it. Okay. So -1 to hit on him still. I do believe that's it for the hero phase, so let's go into movement. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, forgot the Gloom Tide. So this Bray Shaman on a 4-up. No. This Gore unit on the right hand side on a 4-up. Nope. The Bulgor, yep. Yes, takes a mortal wound and he's gone. And then on the other Bray Shaman, no. So that's it for the Gloom Tide. Now going into the right guys, end of movement phase on the turn 3 for Idoneth Deepkin. All I did was I had my Tidecaster move onto the objective. I had my king move up with the Ishlean Guard to go up the board to go help. Finally, have him be useful. Well, actually be a king and, you know, fight and combat and stuff like that. Be a good leader. Lead from the front. Raw. Yeah, whatever. So now into shooting. I'm going to have my Rotarius net launcher. It has to shoot into that unit of Gores. So here we go. 3s. Hits. Wounds. No rend on the Gores.
4-up.
Oh man, that's what I really wanted to happen. That would have been 3 dead Gores. So now into the Gores with the Razor Shell launchers. Hitting on 3s. All hit but 1. And 3s. That's 4 wounds, no rend.
Oh wait, I rolled a 4, didn't I? Because it doesn't affect the combat phase.
Oh.
So they had a 5-up, so they would have died.
So that would have been 3 Gores dead. Okay. And then you have 4 saves.
So 5s. So
3 dead. 3 more Gores die. Okay.
That one's dead. I can't get to him yet.
Okay. And now we're gonna go ahead and use my Tides or Soul Scryer's Shoalfish, I think is what they call him. Whatever. His little angry goldfish. He's gonna shoot everything into the Bray Shaman. 5s. 2 hits. 1 wound.
6 goes through.
It fails?
No, it goes 3 as a 6-up.
Okay, you're good. So that's that. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, nothing. That's it for shooting. So let's go ahead and do some charging now. So at the start of the charge phase, the Tide, or not the Tide, the Soul Scryer, good lord, is going to point at that Bray Shaman and seek his soul out, so to say. So everybody within 12 that can charge has to charge towards him. So that's just going to be the King and the Ishlean Guard. So the King is going to have a +3 to this, so he's in charge.
I don't feel like Goat Souls would do very good for...
No, not at all. So he makes it on 11 plus an 8 plus a 3. And the Ishlean Guard are going to go help. He also makes it. And bam. So that's that for charging. And let's go straight into combat. So I fight first regardless. So let's just go ahead and do the good old Soul Scryer in the back. So 3 attacks to poke the Bray Shaman in the eye. 3s to hit. Never mind. Next up, we're going to do the Alopex. So he's going to swing everything into the closest unit of gores right here. So 5 attacks with the cruise weapons, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for being a Kalian and within 12 of the king. And 4s to wound. No rerolls here, only 1.
So, nope.
1 goes through. And now we're going to have the bite, 3s. And 3s. 1 wound, Rendo 2. Goes through, 3 damage. 3 more gores go down, and then 4 attacks with the scythed fins, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. So only 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. And that's 1 wound. Saved on a 5. And that's it for the Alopex. So now we're going to do the Leviathan. He has 8 wounds remaining. So he has taken 8 damage. Okay, so he's still hitting on 3s with his jaws. So he's going into the big unit right here. Everything, so on jaws. Hits. Wounds. Ren 2.
6 up? Nope.
D6 damage. Only 1. Man. Okay, so next up we're going to do 4 attacks with his scythed fins, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so only 2 hits. 3s. 2 wounds, rend of 1.
Nope.
Okay. Next up, 2.
How much is it? Just 1 damage each?
Oh, crap, sorry. 2 damage each. That's 4 gores. Now we're going to do Twin Prong Spear. 2 attacks, 3s. Missed 1. Actually, I'm going to use my once... Yeah, once per phase thing, yeah, with my battalion. Reroll it. Okay, it hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds with a spear. No rend.
4 up. Save.
Dang it. 4 attacks with razor shell harpoons from the crew. All missed. And that's it for the Leviathan. Let me go ahead and pile in the Morsar. Alright guys, the Morsar now here piled in and fighting into those gores. 5 of them attacking with their Volt Spears. They have +1 of their attack characteristics from the King's command ability finally getting used in High Tide. So here we go, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s within 12, wholly within 12 of the King. And now, all these wound on 3s. And that is 5 wounds. No rend.
4s. So 1 goes
1
through.
dies. So now the fun part. 10 attacks with Fang Maws. Because +1 to all melee weapons, and, well, that's a melee weapon. Go figure. So 3s to hit. Oh, rerolling 1s because they are a Kalian. And now 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s because Fuithan mounts. That is 6 wounds, no rend.
4 ups. 4.
43 damage. 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds. Is that all of them?
Yep, there's 6 of them left.
Alright, so there went all the gores, and no more attacks coming in from Lashing Tails because they don't have a target. So that's it. Now my Kalian King is going to go next. Into the Bray Shaman, so 3 attacks now with his Bladed Polearm, hitting on 3s.
Oh dear.
Drop models. Rerolling all 1s because he is a Kalian. Okay, that's better. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Ugh, no wounds. Wow. That would have been incredible if I could have got that. So 3 attacks with Talons. All hit on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Rend of 1 on the Bray Shaman.
Yeah, it's 6 up save, so nothing.
Just 1 damage each. Oh, actually, take a step back. I also forgot. His Deep Mirror Horn, I need to roll a dice for when I charge, because I successfully charged you. You take D3 mortal wounds for 2.
Get down to 1.
I forgot to do that when he finished charging. So, now the tails on him, 3s and 3s. Rerolling 1s because he's a Kalian. Oh no. 3s. That's 2, no rend.
He's dead.
2 damage each. Bray Shaman is dead. And that's it for me. We're gonna let Michael get ready. A few remaining gores here going into Leviathan.
Yep, and they don't get anything special, so they're hitting on 5s. Wounding on a 4. Nothing. And we got the Bray Shaman whacking the
Soul Scryer.
Scryer on a 5.
Hits.
And a 4. Wounds at -1 rounds.
6 up becomes a 6 up because of cover. Not saved.
So D3 damage, so that's 2 damage.
So he drops down to 2 wounds remaining.
And my cockatrice.
Hold on, Soul Scryer.
Hitting on 5s. Nope. Gets D6 attacks for their talons.
5.
Hitting on 5s. So that's 3. Wounds on 4. That's 3 at no rend.
So 3 5-up armor saves. And make
down
2.
To 1.
Alright, down to 1 remaining. Do you mind changing that dice for me? And that's it. We go into battle shot now, right?
Yep, their bravery 5 plus chaos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So that's 13 minus 5, so that's more than 6. So they all run away.
Alright, so that's it for all the gores. And for me, I don't need to take battle shock. I didn't lose anybody. And that's it. So,
well, I'd say that's game because you score that, so you're heading points, and you're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Since I have a goat and a chicken left.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. It's the end of turn 3. We go into turn 4. Let's just go ahead and roll off for just sake of it. I would go because, right? If we tie, then the person that went second goes.
No, the person who went first goes because it's to prevent
double turning. Okay, so you go.
Actually, you know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna try to banish a Leviathan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
No.
No. Again. Wow, that's 3 times in a row. So nothing would have happened. Michael could have killed the Soul Scryer there in his combat phase of that turn, but it'd be turn 4. I'd retreat. I'd gain the ability to retreat and charge, I think. But at the same time, I think with Foythan, I treat turn 4 as turn 3 in terms of Tides of Death, so I get to fight first anyways. So that's even worse for Michael's odds. So yeah, I think that's it. So that's going to be an Idoneth Deepkin victory, guys. That was a really good game, though. That was a much harder fight than I had against Tim's Night Haunt, unfortunately, for Tim. So, yeah, I'm sorry if I butcher rules, guys. It's getting later at night. We're both getting tired. I'm really hungry. I'm sure Michael's probably hungry. Probably wants to go and bray outside his hatred for fish people, and I don't blame him. So that's gonna be it. I'm sorry if I messed up rules. It's my second time playing these guys, and I'm trying my best. So go easy on me, guys.
I don't think the fish people would be bad. It's just the super shiny fish people in the realm of light.
True. Yeah.
In cover all the time.
The -1 to hit being in cover was amazing for me, and that really helped with my aggressive strategy there. Now, ultimately, what I would have done instead was I was considering not flanking you from behind, and I was considering making that battle line in the front, dropping in my reinforcements behind me, and then exchanging turns of them charging in, and retreat, charge, retreat, charge, retreat, charge, and keeping the Leviathan in here somewhere to keep the buffing up. That's what the original idea was, but I decided to risk it for the biscuit. And it paid off, but I did suffer pretty heavy casualties. Losing almost 2 full units of my eels hurt pretty bad. Even though these Morsar did do very well, it really sucked they were locked in combat the whole game. But hey, can't do anything about it. So that's it, guys. We will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please let us know how we did in the comments below. And check out all the links. And if you guys want some Venomous Wargaming dice, they're for sale. Just let me know. And we will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, see you guys later.